Michelle. Uh, oh, looks a little laggy to me, but we'll find out if it is. Today I'm going to be going over this Christmas tree pattern. And it is, I believe there's a video for it too, but I just found it on Google. I like to look at written patterns, which there are on YouTube. Whatever in the description, or the video will have the pattern like on the screen and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, I put the link in there, and it is to make this adorable Christmas tree. Look how sweet this is. Look how cute it is. I made it with plain white yarn in the cone. And then I put this Karen Party yarn on it on the outside. And what's really nice about this pattern is that if you make a mistake, it's really hard to tell. And it's made in 2 steps. First you make a cone. And sorry, I thought I had one here, but I don't. First you make a cone from the top down. And then you add the branches on. And the branches are just single crochet, 5 chains, single crochet. And then the chains number gets smaller as the rows go up. So I had a bit of a problem with this, with finger pain. I'm sorry, let me go back. I made one of these in black. Can't find it. It's here somewhere. Trying to be organized, and sometimes that doesn't work out. I made it in black, and I made it, I made this one. I don't know why, I don't know. All right, so I'm just picking out some cat fur. So here is per the pattern, and this is working in the round. I'm gonna start, oh, I already have a thumbs up, how nice, even though there's nobody here. Right on, I don't know how the little thing at the top works. So this is working in the round. Working in the round, hey, how's it going? I think you were here yesterday. Working in the round is tough on the fingers, especially if you have arthritis like I do. Killer Kitty one. Oh, Killer Kitty, not Kill Kitties. All right, very good. So what I did though was I did it flat. Oh, thank you, Killer Kitty. Thank you so much for subbing. Please like, subscribe, and please, I need approximately 20 view hours per day to try to get to my 3,000 hours. How can you help me? Yeah. Can you put a playlist on and just maybe watch it? And if you don't want to watch it, can you put it on and go do something else? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so thank you for being here, Killer Kitty. Sudar Rajan. Oh, hey, thank you. Happy Christmas to you, too. I'm sorry I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Cruz Clothing. Hey, Cruz Clothing. Thank you. There was a Jonathan Cruz was on a child, and he is making a purple cow. And I like to think I had a part in that because he asked what color. And I told him, do whatever color you want. Okay, and then Rollo, that guy too. Rollo was the brother of Ragnar Lothbrok on the TV show Vikings. Are you Rollo? Are you a berserker? Probably not. A berserker is a Viking who went into battle with no protection on. Just a loincloth or some pants or something. Just went in there. No shields, nothing. Just a hammer, maybe? Hammer! Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Killer Kitty. Oh, anyway, thank you. Sorry, I digress a lot because I have ADHD, and everything you say makes me think of something else, which means that I often have inappropriate laughter, and that's not good either, because you say something sad, it makes me think of something that may or may not be sad. All right. Hey, neat. I'm going to pronounce it like you are Spanish, okay? Nani Sahir. I'm going to guess you're some kind of Arabic speaking person, because I just found out about the silent H. And my son-in-law has only been in our family now for almost 16 years. Shabe, Shay, maybe, Shabe. There you go. Thank you. Did I make myself? Thank you for calling this stove. That sounds so exciting. I did. Yeah, I'm going to start doing something. You guys are here for the pilot episode. I'm excited. This is I am starting today to wear something that you can purchase if you want. Okay, so this is, look how pretty this is. So I'm going to digress. This is called a star stitch, because it looks like a star. Look how pretty that is. And it definitely has a wrong side. It's the wrong side, but even the wrong side is pretty, right? And you can wear this as a scarf, like my modeling. Thank you. Or if you are a gentleman or a woman who wants to wear a tie, I know Avril Lavigne was popular, 15, 20 years ago. She made pies. God, now I'm hungry. Now I want a pie. Sorry, she made ties popular. You don't know who Avril Lavigne is? Look it up. Okay, and you can make a tie. This is your basic Windsor knot. And it's kind of sloppy, but you can make it as a tie. Put my camera. Well, you know what a tie looks like. Anyway, if you would like to purchase this, it's only for Americans. Sorry, if you live in another country, I can try and sell it to you. The shipping is going to be ridiculous. So why would you want to buy it? So expensive to ship international. This would be $11 shipping, and I would sell this to you for the cup. Okay, let me show you the length. $30 total, which would include the $11 shipping. So it's fairly long. I'm sorry, I know you're not here for this. It's supposed to be the Christmas tree, but somebody asked, so. And here we go. It's not blue. This is an emerald green. And I am very sorry that the camera does not pick up on it. And so if you want to buy it, how do you do it? Send me an email. My email is attached to my description. Send me an email and say, hey, man, I want to send you some money for this. And we'll figure it out. I don't have an Etsy store because that's insane. Basically, what you would do is if you would like to purchase this, I got to put it back on. You can, basically, you're going to send money to my Cash App, and then I'm going to mail it to you. Yeah, do you trust me? Why would you? I'm some strange person on the internet, but whatever. Denmark, how exciting. You can buy it in Denmark, but this would cost you about $100. No, it's pretty expensive to ship. Because it's got to go through like customs and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. Denmark, okay, yeah. All right, so here, going back to the Christmas tree. So this is what I did to make this so it's a little bit more friendly on the arthritic hands. I followed the pattern exactly, but I didn't do it in the round. I just did it straight. Just went back and forth to make the cone. And it's a little weird looking at first because you would think it would just be a triangle, but it's not. It's a weird, funky shape. I'm trying to get this right. So it's not even. It kind of goes down and grows this way. And then it really kind of goes funky this way. Here's the center. So see, it's very uneven. And that's because the pattern has you do an increase like you would in the round. Doesn't matter though, because how is there so much cat hair on this? Okay, because I have cats. But when you go to stitch it up, it will look just like the other one. So I'm going to do that now. Of course, my hook's on the floor. I made this also in a larger hook size. Thank you. Just Sophie. Hey, yo, Sophie, what's going on? Is Sophie the name of the mother from the Golden Girls? I think it was Sophie. Estelle Getty was the youngest person on that cast, and she played the oldest woman. Thank you. As a third generation Italian American, we were required to watch that show because she is Italiano. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch this up while we're chatting. And I would also like to say, I did not put this in the description. This is for people who have high functioning, just so if you, oh, I'm going to tell you right now, have high functioning depression like I do, which means I'm always depressed, and sometimes even more so. I had the third good day of 2024. The whole year, just 3 days. Just 3 days. And what is a good day for me? I wasn't horribly depressed. All my aches and pains, of which I have a lot, were not that bad. My fibroid fog did not descend from the clouds and confuse me. Not yesterday, the day before. I was up for the whole day. Didn't have to take a nap. My back wasn't excruciating. I didn't have to, it was fantastic. It was unbelievable. And then yesterday I had a good day also, but not a super good day. Not a 10, more like an 8. Because I had the fibro fog in the morning. And it kind of helped. I think I did a live stream. I'm so confused all the time. I did a live stream yesterday that really helped perk me up. And even though I had to get up really early yesterday to take my lovely son-in-law to the airport, I still didn't have to nap. So it was really good. So it was really weird to have 2 good days in a row. Today's looking like a good day too, except I just had to take some ibuprofen for my back. But what are you going to do? So no more new generation beta is coming. New generation beta. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does a new generation beta mean? Does that mean there's going to be a new designation? I'm a baby boomer, but more like Gen X. And my kids are millennials, which is so weird because you would think a millennial would have been born at the turn of the century, right? I don't know. And then after that, I don't care because I don't have anyone in my family. Thank you, Just Sophie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and helping make my dream come true. Please watch some of my my playlist, please. Help me. Bye. Okay, so how I'm going to stitch this up is just like you would stitch anything that you're putting together that's crocheted flat. And if you make a mistake on it, when you're stitching it up, I'm sorry, I'm distracted by my eyebrows. I just received my grooming items from Amazon, and I will do that. I should have done that before the video. All right, don't let my bad eyebrows scare you. Okay. All you're going to do is just line it up. I can't really show you, but you're going to just line it up like you normally do. But I would suggest you start at the very bottom and just hook the very, very bottom together. And that way you can really see, just have to kind of eyeball it where you're going to put the stitch in. And you're just going to do, a basting stitch or a back and forth stitch. Okay, so I'm going to do this while we're doing this. Okay, thank you. So what does this say? New generation of kids are coming in 2025. Yeah, I think, I don't know this for sure. I know the baby boom generation is based on the population growth after World War II. I do not know what the other generations are based on. If it's based on population, I don't know, because I'll just explain the baby boom. The baby boom from 1946 to 1964. That's when I was born. There was a huge boom in the population due to post-World War II, where GIs came home, government issued, GIs came home from service and had a lot of money and bought a lot of houses and had a lot of kids. And this is a worldwide phenomenon, except in the countries that lost. Sorry, Italy. That's what you get for trying to be fascist. Sorry, Japan. That's what you get for being fascist. Sorry, Germany. That's what you get. And then you can just tell by the demographics. So in 64, that's when the population declined. That's when Gen X is like a newer thing that they're calling. I don't even know when that term came out. So, yeah. And that's what they mean with F. Oh, when? Technology. Oh, all right. I'm going to have to look into that. All right. So I'm also going to be doing a new thing. I'm going to try doing videos based on commenters' comments. Did I say that right? On viewers' comments or suggestions. So one of the things I just did was, I'm not done with it. Where's it at? I'm crocheting a Mobius. Nope, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope, not a Mobius strip. What is it called? Hyperbolic plane. Don't get scared. It's math, and it's crocheting. And it's just when, you know, for those of you who do crochet, when you do in the round, you do one single crochet, and then the next round you do two, you double it. You just do that. You just keep doubling, and see, and it turns into a different form, and it's pretty cool. I'm gonna make one because I had a viewer who keeps talking about it, and yeah. So maybe I'll do a video on what the heck all the generations are and how they're determined. Who decides these things? Is it science? Is it a YouTuber? Is it a contest? I don't know. I don't know. All right, it's very hard for me to focus when I'm talking. I was watching another someone knitting and talking to people. I'm like, because you have to keep looking down unless you're doing like a granny square. Then you don't even have to look at it after you learn how to paste it out. All right, take your own suggestion, Michelle, and don't pay too much attention to the. Anyway, my fantasy this year was that I was going to make a giant Christmas tree with this, because if you just keep doing this pattern, it will just get bigger and bigger in the same proportion. So it would, you could definitely crochet your own Christmas tree, and then you would have to give it some support. Because this is amigurumi style, which is a play on Japanese words of origami and crocheting, primarily utilizing the single crochet and working in the round. So this is definitely that, but it does not have any stability. Okay, and if you're interested in this, there is a link in the subscription if you want to work it up. It's super easy. It's, I don't know if I would say it's user-friendly if you do it in the rounds, but if you follow the pattern, but just do it flat, pretty easy. And it's also not so hard on the hands. So yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, so, all right, you know, I can't do it while I'm talking. Sorry. Anyway, and when you do stitch this up, it's going to go on a curve. Okay, it's going to go on a curve. I'm going to make a little star for it. I have the yellow out for it too. And I also have, okay, wait, let me finish this real quick. It's going to have, when you stitch it, it's going to curve. And then it will form the cone shape. So this is how it would look if it was stitched. And I did make it with a bigger size hook on purpose because I just wanted it to be a little bit bigger. Okay, so then, so here's tree number 1. And what you can do is, you can, I moved my thing. You can, have your yarn and then have a string of beads. And you can add, crochet the beads in as you go along. And every time you have one of these loops, you would put a bead on it. So you're always crocheting the string that that the beads are on, but you're not always pulling a bead up. And I will do a POV video of showing you how to do that. It's super easy. And I have my beads here. I had green pulled out. I don't know where it went. So these would be you could use little seed beads. And you can use any colors you want. But I was going to use, since it's supposed to be a snow-covered tree, whatever. I was just going to use green and red because those are Christmas colors. And then the black trees actually would be a tree at night. And then you can put lights on it. And I don't have any batteries. And you can use these twinkle lights. The twinkle lights go. They're fairy lights. They're really, really small. And you could wind it around here, and then you could have the tree with the lights on it. And I imagine you could might be able to put a light inside of it and have it glow from the inside. But make sure, don't put a candle in there, it'll catch on fire. Okay. So, yeah, so I think that is, yeah, it's a Christmas tree. Thank you so much for my 5 thumbs up. Oh, with the stars. Yeah, so I'm going to make a little star, and then this one, I don't know if I'm going to have the patience to go back and put the beads on it. Probably won't. Not patience enough for that. But I'll make another one, and then I'll do that. I might put the beads on this one because it would be a lot easier if it wasn't, because it's not sewn. And again, you would put the beads on by crocheting. So instead of crocheting it, because it's already crocheted, I would just have to weave it in with a needle. How old am I? Killer Kitty 123. I am 60 years old. 60. So old. Life happens, man. Yeah, I'm an old person. Thank you. That's why it's called Crocheting into Retirement. I starting to get a little neck here. I told my kids when my neck starts looking bad that they have to give me a scarf for Christmas so that I could just wear it like this. Or like that lady on Game of Thrones. Can't remember her name, but her whole face was covered like this. Just everything. She was probably bald too. I'm lucky. I have a full head of hair. Very fortunate for someone my age. Oh, yeah. I am often called abuela. I'm sorry. That's an American pronunciation of a Spanish word. Abuelo. There you go. That's better. Abuelo. Nope, I'm not a man. Abuela. I'm a woman. By the students, because I work in a primarily Hispanic community. I don't have any of my own grandchildren. So, and if I come in really close, you can see I look older. Watch. And you can see the green. Hey, Jay, how are you? What's going on? All right, so I'm going to plug this again. It's my first time doing this. If you're interested in buying this scarf, and after this uploads, I will put the dimensions. And if you are interested in buying this scarf that looks blue, but it's not, it's an emerald green, that you could wear as a Windsor knotted scarf. How old am I? Abdullah. And my mom is from the Netherlands, and my dad is from... You know what? As an American, I'm almost sad. Isn't it the same country? What? The Netherlands is Holland, right? Holland and Netherlands. Stick with the name. One of your countries is going underwater. I'm sorry. It's a global something. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm 60. You just missed the comments about me explaining my age. I am the last year of the baby boom, so I'm more like Gen X. Like I most definitely had a little pocket knife with me all the time. Not for self-protection. I tell kids that now. They're like, oh, to protect yourself. I'm like, no, man, we were always playing in the woods and riding mini bikes and cutting things with their knives. And you don't know if you're playing war. You gotta make something to poke somebody with. It's good times. Yeah, there's an island that is going to be completely submerged underwater, and they have now started a virtual country to try to save their culture. So maybe you guys are gonna have to do that. Carry a machete. Well, I am American, so I might have something loaded, if you know what I mean. Just joking. The first thing that's loaded would be my sister-in-law. I don't have a sister-in-law. No, do I have sister-in-laws? I'm a widow. Are those still my sister-in-laws? No. Let me start and say that again. I am American, so I do have something loaded. No, sorry. The only thing that's loaded is my sister. Sorry. We're estranged, so yeah. To Texas? Yeah. Do I have a machete? No, my son-in-law has a machete. It doesn't do me any good. But I always have something poking next to me. Like, look at this. Poke you right in the eye. No, I farted once not realizing there was round in the chamber. Yeah, yeah. You gotta be careful with that. Thank you. When we were talking about things in the chamber, or East Chambers, Texas. Hey, Texas person, do you ever watch, and I don't get paid anything for this plug, Financial Audit? Love that Caleb Hammer. He's always screaming at people for being stupid. He is always correcting people in a vigorous tone about their poor financial choices. See how I can switch to teacher mode? Yeah, so if you want to buy this scarf, it's a beautiful star stitch. I made it myself. This is the back side. It's so pretty. This is the front. And it is pretty long. I'm going to stand up. Don't look at my body. It's not attractive. And I'm not wearing matching clothes. Okay, let me see. It is... It's about 40 inches long. Tall, wide, whatever you want to say. That's in my profile. I'm going to pass. I'm getting my neck. What? I'm going to pass on getting my neck out of my side. Okay, I'm not sure what you said, Killer Kitty, but yeah, I approve of your choice. All right, I'm going to move my camera back. I'm trying to have it at an angle so when I'm sitting, I don't look quite so wide. Okay. Anyway, $30, which would include the shipping. So it is 2 inches wide, maybe 3. It's a thumb of whiskey. Okay, stop talking about that. Oh, it's in your profile. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, just trying it out because people often ask, do you sell what you make? And I had an Etsy store. I still have an Etsy store, but that is just such a time-consuming proposition. Here it is all wound up. That I don't even bother. How much would you buy this blanket? How much would I sell this blanket for that I made? $5,000 because I don't want to sell it. All right. Okay. Or stands for our own care. OC stands for our own character. Oh, I keep forgetting. You know what? I am jealous of your ability to speak 2 languages. You're European. You probably speak like 5. I don't know how old you are. But I know that in college usually, I believe in the college level, usually you take multiple languages, which is pretty cool. And I think most of the languages are in the Germanic family, like English. That's pretty cool. I watched the TV show and I had the captioning on, and it was 2 characters and they were talking to each other. And one was speaking in, say, Swedish, I don't know, and the other one was speaking in Norwegian. And they were just speaking in 2 different languages, just going back and forth. And I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, see, there you go. You speak languages and you're 10. Hate you. Just joking. Jealous. Jealous of you. A lot of Americans are bilingual. That's either because they are immigrants or close to their immigrant roots. And I tell the kids at school that are, oh, you're 10. Okay, you're just 2 hands. I'm a lot of hands. To thank their parents. If their parents are teaching them to also read in their language, because Spanish is a really good language to have in the United States because everything is translated into Spanish. Oh my God, I'm in bad lighting today. Put my light on. Watermelon, you're back. Hey, I'm doing this new thing where I was supposed to do this from the beginning, but I didn't do it. Where I watch my live stream and I write down people who watched, and I'm gonna figure out how to say thank you in the video. They turn the light off, and then I go creep on you. No, then I go to your YouTube channel, and if you look like you are an adult, then I will subscribe to your channel. If you're a child and you have your content put as for children, people can't comment, so I'm not going to subscribe because I don't want to look like some weirdo. And I'm assuming the parents are checking your, I don't know. I'm just changing the light. Oh, ADHD is the gift that you don't have to tell anybody that you have because it's so obvious. Anyway, so, oh, good, yeah. Keep up with your education. This newer generation, I'm saying newer generation, but really in the past 20 years, And this is global, I think, except for the Asian countries. I'm not going to say this about the Asian countries. Grown-ups can't read. I mean, the average fourth grade reading level has been the average for America for a really long time, because it just includes everybody, because it's an average. And teachers don't usually tell you if you're the best student unless they are just like saying that to like pump you up. I'm a very honest teacher. I will say, man, you know, you're doing your best. I'm sorry. You're doing your best means that, you know, it could be better. No, it can't be better, but, you know, what are you going to do? I don't know why I'm saying that. What? I lost my train of thought. Anyway, very important to learn how to read. And reading really got off the rails here in the United States. And, you know, you're supposed to start off with something easy to read, and then each year you go with something harder and harder. And we don't really do that anymore. And how do I know that? I'm a substitute teacher. Here's another scarf. This is made with, this fiber is the same as this fiber. It's also discontinued, which is a bummer. It's almost like this. So it's color changing, but it's only in these very, very light lavender. Ow, my fingernail. Okay. It's only in this very light lavender to almost white. And this is probably 4 feet long. When I do stuff like this, I don't measure anything. And this, I don't think you could really tie into a scarf unless you fold it into a tie. But I don't think this would look good as a man's tie. So you could just, you know, wrap it around like this. Very versatile. Is this pretty? When I say isn't this pretty, I mean the yarn. I don't think I'm conceited. Because I am. Just joking. Oh God, stop playing with the camera. Okay, shh, don't yell at yourself on camera. All right. Anyway, so this would be the same price, $30 for the United States. If you gotta have it, you gotta have it. If you're in Europe, you want to pay for the shipping, I'll sell it to you for the, you know, for $20, but you gotta pay for the shipping. Okay, so this is wider, and I'm only supposed to be doing one product, so don't get confused. My 10-year-old friend, and you came to Denver for the first time in her life. She's from Egypt. How exciting. Because, you know, a lot of people think Egypt is like there's no Egyptians walking around. Like it's all ancient history. Just like they think there's no Mayans walking around. Yeah, they are. They're still Mayans. Okay, here's another thing. Oh, here is a tie. Looks like a wheel. Okay, now the only problem with this is, I'm going to wear this for the holidays, is that it tends to fold right here, and I don't know how to correct it. And this is not the kind of acrylic that you can, I'm sorry, not the kind of yarn that you can iron. Not that I have an iron, because it will melt. And I think if you wanted to iron this, yeah, I made a mistake over here, so it kind of hangs funny. No, you can't have this. This is mine. Ha ha, I can't have it. Anyway, all right. So going back to the Christmas tree, this Christmas tree is really meant to be a Christmas tree decoration. And the pattern is really nice because you could change your hook and your fiber size, and it will just be either really big or really small. And let me show you. Here is a small tool chest. Each one. Oh my God. Okay. Each one. I'll be right back. You can look at the chair. Look at the blanket. It's covering up that I have a patio chair inside. I don't care. It's the only chair I can sit in without hurting my back. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm back. So here is, and one day, if I was insane, not insane, just a little bit kooky, I would use this. Look how small this hook is. This is a thread hook. This is my grandmother's. She used to make lace with it. It's a size 10, which is in the negative number. So the higher the number is, the smaller it is. Is that interesting? Just like math. It is math. Sorry, it's bent and stuff. But I would make this, if I use thread, it would be a little teeny, teeny, tiny. And now there are people out there that crochet with thread. And it's not me. That's a young person's game. That's why my hands are all messed up. It's from crocheting 15 hours a day. Yeah, am I right? She came out of Denmark for the first time in her life. It's a trip to, oh, how exciting. Oh, I am very, yeah, I'm excited for Christmas. Well, excited might be a little bit too much. Let me think. Am I excited? I'm going to say I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have any extreme emotions to the holidays. What a bummer. Don't be a bummer, lady. Yeah. I'm going to blame my late husband for that. A lot of widows, when I'm a widow, when your husband dies, you kind of lose your joy of the holidays. And sometimes that comes back. Sometimes it doesn't. And, nope, wrong way. If you don't know how to tie a Windsor knot, there are lots of videos online that will show you how to do it so that you can tie your own knot. Ow, I hit myself in the eye. I'm okay. Oh, in Spain. Very nice. Here, now I'm going to pretend that I know something about languages. Does he speak Spanish or Catalan? Sorry if there's any Catalans on here. Is that what you say? Catalan is part of Spain. I think it's Catalan. The language they speak is Catalan. My accent. Catalan. And they would like to be their own country. And Spain to say no. Oh, that's so cool. See, that's so cool because there you can just pop in a car and drive somewhere. Here, you can drive 8 hours and be in the same state if you live in Texas or Alaska, but I don't think you can drive for 8 hours straight in Alaska. You probably have to get on an airplane that goes on the water. I don't know what those are called. But, yeah. I would like very much one day to travel, but that one day has passed. And I don't think I will travel. There is talk of a family trip to Europe. What's exciting is a family trip means that my kids would probably pay for it. I could just go for free. But I don't even know if I would go because I'm so tired and I have so much body pain that I don't know if I'd be able to sit on a plane. I want to go to Iceland. So if anyone lives in Iceland, can I stay with you? Can I stay with you in your home for free so that I can... And I will do nothing for my keep, okay? Because I'll be too tired. I'll eat your strange food. I watched a movie that took place in Iceland, and it was not a scary movie. It's a police procedural in Iceland, and the scariest thing in the movie, the most gruesome thing in the movie was not the murder. It was when the detective went through a drive-thru and ordered a half a sheep's head. Oh my God. I'm just saying. That was terrifying to me as an American. Lamb is not very popular except at Easter. And mutton certainly is not a big choice unless you live on a farm or something. All right, I can't do the knot right, but you get the idea. Way to sell a product, Michelle. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to try and figure this out. My daughter has an iron, so I'm going to ask her to iron this for me. Oh, how exciting. These are products that I had for a long time. If you watch some of my earlier live streams, you can see how my organization went from bags, garbage bags, to little containers like this. It took a long time to sort. But these are products that I have for my failed Etsy store. Can I say that? Oops, I already did. And... Oh, wait, here's another one. Yeah. My dad's part of the Danish military, and if you want to know, he's part of the Forest Brigade. The Forest Brigade, that sounds so exciting. Does your country have compulsory or required military service? I know a lot of European countries do. The United States does not. It's got a mistake in it, though. What's that? It's got a rip in it. This is a scarf. I don't like it. Oh, I know it. I was trying to take it apart, and then I got bored and I put it back. This is a color-changing yarn. It's a melange. I don't know. And I probably bought this on super sale. I don't really like the colors, And I was learning how to do an infinity scarf. If you want this, you can have it for free. Just come to my house. Just joking, don't come to my house. Okay. It's itchy. I don't like. It's not really itchy, but it's itchy for me. So yeah. Oh, you do? I don't know, but I think only for boys. Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. Okay. We still have something called selective service when boys in the United States turn 18, they have to sign up in case they ever call the draft. They already have all the paperwork done. I guess I'm showing products. Here is a Lovey. It's just a square. It's stretchy. And it's supposed to be, it's called a Lovey because it's supposed to be for a little baby. And they just walk around with their little blankie. Isn't that cute? When I say that, don't think I mean, isn't this cute? I mean, isn't that a cute idea? Okay, and then here's a variation on the Lovey. Do I have one handy? This is not the Lovey, as you can tell. Okay. I found a pattern, and it was terrifying because, again, it involved the head of something. They said what you do is you cut the head off of the animal and you sew it onto the Lovey. I'm gonna cut a Beanie Baby in half. That's cruel. That's mean. So what I did was, look how cute it is. What I did was I took a hairband, a hair rubber, I don't know what you call those, and I crocheted around it so that this is in the middle. Sorry. And then then the little kids, I feel like so much more fun. But you could change it. You could put a different stuffed animal in here. See? And now no animal was sacrificed. Someone's head had to get chopped off. Right? Put your dolls in there. So it's just some of the stuff I have. Around 2029, they might do it for girls. Oh, yeah. That would never fly in the United States because modern women, I would say women who have come to age 18 in the United States, during the time of social media, the twinkle lights are right there. I'm gonna get the twinkle lights. In the time of social media, again, prepare yourself. I'm gonna stand up. You might see my fat belly. Look away. All right, look at the chair. Oh, look at the wind spinners. I made wind spinners up there. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon? Okay, thank you. Like I say excuse me to you, even though you're not actually here. Thank you for those thumbs up. I genuinely appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah, the modern women have like destroyed the feminist cause. And now men will be like, you know what, these women are all crazy. We don't want them in the military with weapons. I mean, we're not going to have, let me correct that. We're not going to have a draft because we don't want to by accident because of the draft or required get any of these women who are out of control. Thank you. That's a story for another day. All right, here are the little lights I was talking about. See how small the light is? And it's on copper wire, so, you know, I got to hide it in my house because people will break in and steal your copper. That's not true. But you can't have copper outside. They will steal the copper and sell it. It's battery operated. I don't have the batteries. And you can just take this and wrap it around the Christmas tree. And then this has like tin foil. I don't know what to call this fiber in here. It's like tin foil. It's shiny. Like tinsel. The tinsel you put on trees. And this would probably light it up. You would just wrap it around. You know, but neater. Kayla. Kayla. No, you are Killer Kitty. Don't make me remember more than one thing. All right, Kayla. My youngest daughter's name is Michaela. Spelled just like Michael with an A on the end. Okay. Okay, so I found that. What is this mess? Oh my God. Okay. And then this is the hyperbolic plane that I'm working on, but then I started the live stream. And then here is scarf. I was at the post office and Juan gave me the wrong address. Okay, this is a 7-foot long scarf. I'm going to roll it up for sure. That's not true. I need to make it flat, but I'll roll it up so you can see the colors. And this was colors, I'm sorry, this was a scarf I made about 10 years ago with leftover yarn from a blanket and scrap yarn, all this. And I never had a man to give it to that I thought would like it, but he likes it, so I'm going to send it to him. It's a free gift. He just paid for shipping. It's over 6 feet. I think it's 6.5 feet long. There it is. Okay. I'm going to take it to the post office today or tomorrow. Not very good with shipping. Anywho, I thought I would just show that to you. Okay. Her fake name, but that's what everyone calls her. Oh. Okay. You say my name, you must say Kayla. That's my OCS name, or my name, Cassia, is in where we're at. Okay, Cassia. I don't know how to pronounce the vowels. Okay. All right. So how is your weather? Phoenix is fantastic right now. I grew up in Ohio, which is a northern state by the Great Lakes. It's the Midwest, even though some people don't think it's the Midwest, it is. And very humid, has all 4 seasons, sometimes 5. Tornado season, which is all summer. And then Phoenix is like a cooler day in Ohio in the summer, but without all the humidity, is what our winter is like. And then our summer is like, like wear long pants, because if you trip, you can get burned on the sidewalk. Don't leave anything plastic in your car, like a TV. TVs have melted. You can see some videos of things that have melted in the Arizona heat, usually by people who just moved to the valley, or we call it the valley, just moved to the desert, and they do not understand how hot the interior of a car is. So yeah. So all right, now it's a mess. See, oh my God. Now I feel like a hyperbolic plane. Sorry to talk math at you. That's geometry. So all right, please, if you don't mind, can you watch some of my other content? Almost all of my videos are live stream replays, because I don't like to edit. I don't want to edit because I don't want to spend 6 hours on a video and then post it and 3 people watch it. I would appreciate those 3 people. I'm just saying, I would rather be online. I would rather do a live stream for 6 hours and have 3 people do it, because at least I didn't edit it. And I also have videos of our family's pets, and to try and have a contest to see what pet could give me the most views. I mean, could be enjoyed by the most amount of people. And now we have a new family member. She is on her papers, she's a golden doodle, but she's actually a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel Poodle mix. Super cute. So I still have to make a video for her when I feel inspired. We are 2 people. Wait a minute, who are you talking? Oh, okay, Killer Kitty. So you have, okay, now you say my name like ha, but it's an Irish. Thank you. I knew one of your, I knew there was a language where it's a j sound, and I could never think of what it is. Anyway, so you're a single biological form with 2 personalities. Is that what you're saying? 2 genders? Is that what's going on? That's it? I just read a book called The Murdoch Cuckoos, and it's where an alien life form comes. It's early science fiction. Alien life form comes, and I won't spoil it because I know you're going to read it. No, you're not. No, you're not 2 people. Okay, I don't know. You're confusing my brain. Thank you. But the alien life form is in the form of, I can't remember the number, 31 boys, 28 girls, but it's one entity, but it has individual bodies. Isn't that weird? Pretty cool. But my little brother name is Oscar. Is it See, I would call you Asker, but that's probably not right. Oscar. I can't. Sorry. Okay. Do you like your little brother? And the more I touch this, the worse it gets. I'm just gonna cut it. Okay. Gonna cut. Oh, anyway, so please watch some playlists for me. I need to get some watch hours. Thank you so much. This counts as a watch hour if you're on for an hour. But yeah. Oh, he's 4. Wait, so it's winter for you because you're in the northern hemisphere, not the southern. Yeah, I was just watching some lady. She's in Germany, but she's Norwegian. Finnish. I don't know which one. She's something Scandinavian, but she lives in Germany. She was saying the sun's only really up from like between 10 and 3. I thought it was bad here because the sun goes down around 6 o'clock, and I'm like a bird. As soon as the sun goes down, I'm like, I'm going to bed. And then the sun rises at, I don't even know. Sometimes I'm at school. I'm a substitute teacher. Sometimes I'm at school. Oh, God, it's so early. Some of the kids have to be at school at 6:50 in the morning, which means I have to be there at 6:45. So early. That's why I try and sub in the schools where the kids don't have to roll in until 8:30. Fantastic. And then I'm still late. 22, 21 now. Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys are in the future, too. So you're about 9 hours ahead? Yeah. Oh, you're up late then. Go to bed. You need your sleep. 10 to 7 in the morning. So, yeah, 6. So it'd be 0650 on a 24 o'clock military time. In the morning. Yeah, early. So, yeah. All right, this is just a mess. All right, I have to drink some water. All right, friends, I am going to go. I appreciate everyone who was here. 7:35, yeah, that's better. All right, I will not be live. Kim, first of all, I will not be live streaming tomorrow because I'm working tomorrow and I probably will be too tired. Whatever. So thank you so much for being here. I will try and post notice when I'm going to live stream, which I tend to not do. I usually just do a little pop-up and hope people show. But I'll probably have one on Saturday. So goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy your life.